Alright, for the 5th time. Is this working now? No, of course not. Of course not. Let's try closing this entirely. Device is ready. For some reason, my controller isn't working. I've tried 2 different USBs. Let's try another. Now it says device is working. My throat is a little messed up. And my voice is a little messed up. And my head is on fire and my hands are on fire. Because I was at the county fair. I did not go alone. I can't handle doing that. Too scary. But it was fun. I don't go out often. Because of my agoraphobia and stuff. But every now and then, you know, I'm able to get something like that. As long as I'm not by myself. And, we're going to go to the other castle. Wait, is it not cross? Is it cross? What's over here? Is it Rena's house? Okay, it's not cross. But I was, you know, out and about by a lot of allergies and a lot of people. I had a real hard time sleeping last night because I had the phantom, I don't know what to call it, it's not phantom pain. The phantom, like, voices and noises and shit. Because I can't handle, you know, the agoraphobia is, I have bad agoraphobia, it's not just like light. So I kept hearing all the voices and noise and stuff, and it was terrifying all night. And then also I was running all the allergies and stuff. So today the best, you know, let's use my asthma inhaler. So, watch this, watch this. Get out of the way, God. Oh my God, oh my God. Just... Watch this, watch this, watch this. Oh, wrong place. Well, might as well buy some of these too. You? Yes. This is what I meant to say. Watch this, watch this. By the way, we can buy our own book. Oh, how much money did we make from our book? Oh. Okay. It's because I only had the one shitty book, and then later we got more money. We got like almost $1 million gil full from the books we sold in the other world. And then, oh, I did want to do one thing. We can do it. We can do it back where we're supposed to be, though. So we're done here. Let's go over one thing real quick once I land. Dun, dun. I did not go any deeper into that place because I figured if I was going to, I'd want to record it. But just for the record, I did grind a bit more on my own before that, and after that, and yeah, we are all level 100 at least. And guess what? I'm still gonna fucking die probably, but we should be way over leveled, way over prepared now. So let's try to do it again. I forget what we were doing or where it was. It was in that tower. I have to go up the whole fucking tower again, don't I? Say goodbye to Mom one last time. Welcome back. Will you rest before you go? Yeah, sure, actually. Marina, don't tell your mother that she's going to die when the planet crashes into an energy source in space. She wouldn't believe you because she's smart enough to know space isn't real. Oh, my... No, camera's not working on my controller. Why didn't you tell me? Because I had it open when the controller wasn't working. Okay. So that's working, right? Yep. Now I need to turn it on again. There we go. If you had told me sooner, I would have changed it sooner. Gosh. Come over here, Vern. Silly Vern. You silly Vern. I was able to get a rise from my friend finally. Well, I forgot about that. So, we will very, very likely be playing that next. Maybe a break in between. I'm gonna have to count the episodes of this, especially whether or not we end the game this episode or not. I don't know. But either way, when this is done, I'm gonna have to count out the episodes and plan out that schedule and see where it ends. Because I don't know. I have no idea for what to do for like a Christmas stuff. I had an idea and it didn't work. You could do a smaller version of that. It was just... Oh, right. I want to do one other thing. So we might not even finish this episode. I want to do art. We never really got to do art. Because we kept failing because I didn't know how to make these work. Oh, what is it? Last Supper. That's a good item. We've used that before, I think. Like full health, full magic. The screen, literally just the screen. Not even like a fake name. Discovery card. Sorry, I only have. I don't have discovery card. Shit. Look at those little dragons. This is what I was hoping for, was the portraits. The portraits don't do anything, but they unlock the images like we had of Rena, remember? We found in Alan Tax's house. Oops. I only have 3 conductor's batons. Who is it? Precious, maybe? I don't care too much about the cards. I'm just here for the portraits, boys. I know it says it's better, but remember it's... Right, you weren't here. I forgot. Don't know what that did. Whoa, the Demons of Hell. There's Ashton. Oh, Mr. Onizuka! I can't do it so good right now. Mr. Onizuka! Oh, Mr. I can't do it right now. My throat's all messed up. I can't remember how it sounds. Oh, Mr. Onizuka! And there's, in the intro, the 2 Misas. They are funny looking little dragons. Yeah, it's precious. Precious. Look at her big old shoes. Oh my god. Is she why black people wear giant shoes now? They were all Star Ocean 2 fans? Cute little lady. Other than the stupid glasses. The Kafka glasses. That's all I wanted to do. Since we never really did art successfully. Great time to choose to try and end this when I can't even do my amazing voice acting. But, yeah. So we're leveled up. Ready to go. We're going. We gotta climb that whole fucking tower again. God. I should have bought more conductor's batons. Because I could play that song that makes enemies less likely to attack me. Let's make sure. Well, I remember. Yeah. Do not want to be a scout mode. Or practice mode, I mean. Okay. There you go. We're gonna beat the game, dude. Ned, Mr. Gnarl. Gnarl, not Ned. Not Ned, Gnarl. Oh, shark. Man, I got to see much. I went to. I won't specify. I already, you know, like. I won't even talk about this video. Fuck you. It was lame anyway. If you know, you know. Let's go, Jugga, let's go, Juggalos. Let's go, Juggalos, let's go. I didn't stock up on items or anything. Well, I stocked some blueberries. Blueberries.
Let's fight! Oh, it's just them. Mirror slide!
10,000 volts!
Beam, 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 beam. So that game, the ease game, still cool, still fun, but yeah, it has definitely dragged way too long now. It's not even hour-wise, it's not that long. It's like 30 hours now. It just feels like it's dragging. Like the problem is they solved the problem and then said no, actually, there's more.
Things will work out.
Which sometimes can work. But it wasn't like here. Here, we met the enemies, we killed some of them, or we thought we did anyway. And then, you know, the plant, you know, energy need happened, and we get teleported over here, and the plants crash. That's the problem evolving. In Ease 8, the problem is solved. You're stuck on the island, right, and you're saving all the people, and you know, you collect a certain amount of people to see certain new areas, and you know, because they help you dig out the shit blocking the way, and then you learn new skills, or you get new items, so you can climb wall. You can climb, you know, certain like vined walls, or you can double jump and shit like that. That opens up new paths. Like it is very much a Metroidvania type of game, even though it's a JRPG, and it's cool. But we almost have 10,000 HP. Wow, and then. And all that, but now it's like, okay, I have all that done. I have every area, every item. There's nowhere new to see. There's no new items to find, new paths to find. I've gotten all the castaways in the whole game. And then the other problem was we need a boat, because we're on an island, and we need to defeat this big monster that's killing every boat that tries to come or go. And we killed the monster, and we built a nice big boat. But then they invented this problem last second. They were building a story with the girl in the past, who's now in the present and the past, the whole game, which was cool. I thought it was cool, and I thought it was going to lead to something cool. It just goes to generic JRPG. Oh, God is actually the bad guy, and he's trying to kill us. And now, instead of being okay, we're saved, and also Dana's story makes sense and has closure, it's, oh, Dana's story is actually now currently the world is trying to end. They're trying to end the world again. God is trying to destroy the world again, destroy humanity, just because. And Dana just happens to be here, and her story has no real relation to anything other than the fact that it happened in the past too, that they wiped out her entire race on purpose. And there was zero hints that was the thing going on, other than it's a JRPG, so you should have guessed, I guess. But like, it turned from this fun, kind of unique castaway island, you know, try to save everybody and build a town together, build a village together while you try to escape. To now, there's nothing new, there's nothing to find, there's no new skills, abilities, areas, no new anything. We just have to kill God. And it just keeps dragging that too. It's like, I still like the game a lot. It's still a really cool game. But it's definitely gotten a little disappointing at the end. Because I finished, yeah, like, and I finished everybody's little story character stories and stuff, and it's like, okay, what do you guys want from me now? Why is this game still going? I've finished everybody's personal stories. I've finished exploring everywhere. I've finished everything. We finished building the boat. We finished killing the monster that was stopping the boat. And then, yeah, just shove that in real last second because they're like, no, wait, we should make this longer than 25 hours. God's bad. Like, okay, whatever. Whatever. Be a JRPG. Just, why keep going and going and going? Like, I don't know. It just feels like they forgot to think of an ending for Dana's story, and then they just threw that in last second when they realized they had forgotten to actually conclude her stuff. Like, yeah, it's still fun, but I've lost most of my motivation to even bother with it. Not because it's a bad game now or suddenly or anything. It's just I feel like I finished the game. That's a problem with games like that. I beat the game already. Like, you can't just suddenly say after 25 hours in a game that's only like 35 hours, suddenly say, oh, actually, here's an entire different plot that's happening that you have to fix. Like, what? Dana's story, the girl in the past and now in the present and the past, should have been simply her story. It shouldn't have been, oh, now actually the world is, the humanity is going to get wiped out now. It should have just been you trying to learn her story, what happened to the people of the past in this island, and why are there dinosaurs and stuff here and all that. It should not have been, oh, actually now our world is happening to end right this moment too, right when you crashed on this island for no reason. And this island also happens to be the source of the end of the world, over and over again. Another issue I realized a little late, so I'm glad I didn't make a review or anything, because there is this clear romance between the main character Adol and this one girl, I forget her name, the first character you have in your party. She kind of hates you at first. She's a tsundere. She grows on you eventually, or rather you grow on her eventually, I guess. And then she's clearly in love with you, with Adol, and there's all these scenes, and her story stuff is all her flirting and blushing and being embarrassed by basically confessing to you. And that can't go anywhere, and doesn't go anywhere, because, not because of Dana, which was the other possibility, no, because it's Ys 8. And Adol is the main character in every Ys game. And I guarantee you he ain't got no girlfriend or wife in Ys 9. Because Japan is too afraid of committing to things like that in video games, just like they are in real life, which is why they have a birthing issue. They have a very low birth rate right now. Because Japan has, they have issues with committing to things. Other than work and drinking coffee and a lot of alcohol. And eating fish. And riding trains. And being an ethno state. Well, they're losing on that one lately. But, which kind of kills that too. It's like, ooh, and then it's like, oh, right. Nothing's going to happen because it can't. Because there's no way they're going to let him get in a relationship at 8 games in and have that continue into the next game. Let alone to a noble woman of a big country. Another thing about that game, I did not know this about Ys, but all the places in that game are named really stupid shit. One's Roman, R-O-M-U-N, and it's literally Rome. One's Greek, and it's, Greek. Like me, I'm Greek and Italian, and it's Greek, it's just written Greek. But it's Greece. Everywhere it's like that in that game, apparently. I didn't know that about the Ys games, but apparently that's how it is. It's very uncreative. Will I play more of them? Yeah, definitely. Even though it's kind of stupid, it's a charming stupid. Except, like this is dragging, and I'm kind of tired of it, and I want to end. Just like Star Ocean 2 right now. But this is only dragging because these bosses are too fucking difficult. Alright. But yeah, I mean, I like the game overall, so I'll definitely play more Ys games in the future. It's just, yeah, it's a little disappointing. And then I wonder if all the games in that series are like that, where it's like, oh, the story's over. Oh, actually, the world's ending and God's bad.
Oh my!
Oh
Here I go.
my!
Mirror slide!
10,000 volts!
Mirror slide! Hurricane flash! Dragon howl!
I'm fine saying I went to the county fair because that doesn't help dox me at all, because there's a million county fairs right now. And this video is also, who knows when this video is compared to when I said this. Which way? I forget, right?
Oh, it's just them.
We'll manage.
I don't want
Get out of here.
to deal with it, Ashton. Rena, Ashton, let's go. Die.
Jeez, that was close.
Mi chiamo Fabrizio. This has to be the right, yep. Really on the save point? I can't fight.
Let's fight.
Beware.
We're out of here.
She saw it come up.
10,000 volts! Let's withdraw.
From what I know, though, be ready, because I was told Tales of Arise is at around 70-75 hours if you don't do everything. And that's not me saying it like I always do and being wrong about like Star Ocean 2 or Final Fantasy 7, being like, oh, it's like an 8-hour game. Clearly I misremembered. But it certainly seems that Tales of Arise, not only for my friend, but looking it up online, really is 70, like, minimum, if you do anything other than the bare minimum. So not minimum, but like minimum to do some side, do you know, a lot of side quests and then explore a little bit, is around 80 hours.
Get out of here. Close.
I have not done a video game that long for my YouTube, other than Shadowbringers, which I played all of, which is way more than 80 hours. But I did that mute before I talked on here, and I did it live streaming, so I was able to play whenever and however.
There's the enemy.
No
We'll
editing,
manage.
none of that.
One missile, please.
So that'll be interesting. It's a long. Those are 100% going to be 2-hour videos, but that's still, man. These have been almost all 2-hour, 1 hour to 1.5 to 2 hour videos usually. And this is, I don't know, episode not even 30. How many fucking episodes is that going to be? We'll see. And that's assuming, we're still assuming that's going to work. My remote play has to still work.
Get out of here. Close.
There's the
I have not used remote play in so long, and every time they update it breaks it as to fuck, so we'll see.
Let's run.
If it doesn't work, then obviously you can't do that game, can't do any of my PlayStation, it better work. Right? Or up? I think it's right.
Let's fight.
We'll manage.
We're out
Let's
of here.
withdraw.
Hurricane flash. Jeez, that was close.
I'm also very dehydrated from the fair. Drinking a lot of water. Some disappointing things at the fair this year. One I won't go over.
Let's fight.
Just because I don't know
Get out of
Let's
here.
withdraw.
the specific kind of event was at a bunch of the fair. I'm pretty sure it was because I've seen videos from other fairs around the entire region that all had that stuff. But just to be safe, no comment. But it was disappointing. Not what I was hoping for. And then the food. Bad food choices this year. The first year, what did I get? I know it's 8, but remember, I'm pretty sure we go downstairs first, and then go left or whatever, and then go up a bunch of staircases. Honestly, I don't remember what I got last year, other than I know I got ice cream at some point. I got my funnel cake like I always do. And what did I eat? I think I avoided eating meat that year. Not because of a diet thing, but because I was afraid of meat at a fair. I didn't trust them. So I think that might have been all I ate. It's funnel cake and some ice cream. This year, I had Burger King breakfast. I had a croissant sandwich. I don't think I've had a croissant sandwich. I've had Burger King breakfast, and I always thought it was pretty okay. But I did not have a croissant sandwich before, I don't think. I'm also sunburned somehow, which my skin is always tan. I don't really get sunburns because of the Italian and the Greek, honestly. I have Mediterranean genes, and they work really well for being in the sun. But I go out so rarely, my skin gets really pale. Not really pale. It stays pretty slightly brown. But I do have some sunburn. But the sunburn for me will turn into, instead of like bubbling up and being nasty like non-Mediterranean whites get, mine will be red for a couple days, and then it's already forming into a brown, into a slightly olive tone. Come here, eagle. Okay, here we go. But I got a beef sandwich, a shredded beef. It wasn't called. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like beef in a nasty mush, and it tasted putrid, like really bad. And then I got. So that was really disappointing, and I also had to look at and I had to drink some soda, which was fine. Not soda, but like it was like a weird soda, but it was okay. It was like lemonade soda or whatever. It was fine. I didn't hate it or anything. It was all right. And the Doritos, of course, it was Doritos. That's what I had with it. So Doritos were great. I can't afford Doritos, so it was fun to have them again. But that sandwich was nasty, and worse, I had to eat it while looking at some fucking, like, retarded Vietnam vet with his face half burned off and shit. It was so nasty to look at. That's what I had to look at the whole time when I ate. So that was pretty upsetting and disappointing. And then I got my funnel cake from some stupid old bitches, and they undercooked it and didn't put the powdered sugar on it, and said, oh, put the powdered sugar on yourself, it's next to the thing. And there was like 12 wasps just eating the sugar. So I was like, no, I'm just going to eat it plain, I guess. But then I ate it, and yeah, it was like half raw. So that was really upsetting, too. Did I eat anything else? I got a donut to end the day. A fresh made donut. It was pretty good. It was small, and it tasted like one of those fresh, but like... It tasted like the perfect type you could get at a grocery store. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm eating Krispy Kreme out here or something. But it was really good, actually. And you could see they were actually making them themselves, because it was in a little thing, and there was like a deep fryer and all that shit. You could see them making them. It was good. It was only like $1, I think. It was good. It was a small donut, so I would prefer it more or bigger, but it was a good recovery from the terrible food I had the whole day, other than Burger King. Croissant sandwich, by the way, I don't think I said it just a minute ago, was actually really good. Kind of you're a little irritating to hold because the croissant starts falling apart and unfurling its layers, but they're pretty good. I love croissants and I love breakfast sausage. I got it with no egg, of course. I know you don't care. This is not what you're here for Star Ocean 2 for. But what am I supposed to say, you know, during running up a tower and then fighting a boss we fought like 17 times? He is not dying nearly fast enough. According to the internet, you can kill him before he even calls his daughter out. Did we do it? Did we actually do that? Exactly what I just said?
Yes. Thank you for stopping me.
We did.
No need to put the light out yet.
No need to put the light out yet.
We did it!
We really did it.
Hey!
Leave it up to me. My strength
Didn't even get to call his kid out. Man, it'll be nice to play a game where I don't have to do the voices. I like doing the... To be honest, I actually like doing the voices. It's fun. It's no use. The universe will be annihilated. If I die, the crest of annihilation will be activated. My goal will be reached. Oh, see, we are still going to fight the fucking... We still have another boss. Your goal? If you annihilate everything, then what would be left to rule? Rule? Matters not. If I cannot rule. If I can't rule, then I shall annihilate everything. Based. Why would you do that? Because he's based. You could never understand. The annihilation of the universe, that's my mission. And my French words. We were created expressly for that purpose. What? The crest of annihilation was made to be invoked upon the obliteration of our life force. There is now no means of halting the annihilation. Miss Rena, quickly, place the crest of enchantment upon the crest of annihilation. What are you waiting for? Do it quickly or it'll be too late. Oh, what are you waiting? That's the nasty lady, man. What fools. Ugh. Ugh. What? Why? Looks like it's begun. What's wrong? Didn't you say that the crest of enchantment would halt the annihilation of the universe? Yes, the annihilation of the universe has certainly been halted by the power of the crest of enchantment. Then what about this shaking? It seems to be getting worse. The tower? I'm sure I told you the crest of enchantment can only reverse the subject of annihilation. There are not many places that could absorb the energy sufficient to annihilate the entire universe. What do you mean? Wow. Yes, the crest of enchantment will divert all of the energy to this energy need. We gotta get back to real need. Or, Expel. If that happens, then will energy need be alright, Mr. Onizuka? Will probably disappear without a trace. Oh no. Don't worry, the energy generated at the time of annihilation will be used to phase shift you out of energy need. At the same time, the expel of the past will also be brought back to the space-time continuum. This will grant your wish. That's not the problem. It's better than hearing the universe itself be annihilated. The crest of annihilation was something that us Nedians created by mistake. We do not need any traveling companions on this road to self-destruction. By now, Nede has lived too long. You could say so long as to annihilate the universe. There is no other civilization that has developed so far. This is now the end of the line for Nede. Why didn't you tell us? If I had known that everyone on Energy Need would be sacrificed, then I'd have... You all are so kind. If you had known this, then you would have certainly hesitated. That is why I asked Chisato to say nothing. Right, she would have known. Sorry about keeping quiet. I know. Why don't the people of Energy Need come with us? No, what Energy Need is annihilated, when? We too will be annihilated. Well, what about Chisato? Does she get to come? And what about Rena, who's technically from here? We have come to a realization that a living creature that has stopped evolving is not worth existing. Rina and Chisato, please live to our fullest as the last surviving Nedians. Oh, okay. Everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Well, it's time to bid you farewell. Gnarl, It's all right. Our hearts are strangely calm. I believe this is because our hearts are with you.
Well then, please carry our hearts gently.
I ain't carrying your heart anywhere, crazy bitch. You ugly. I like that they didn't warn anyone either. Well, there goes energy need. I don't know what that is. Someplace on energy need that we went. What about Claude's dad? Is the ship gonna come back too? Look, it's the live stream. Live stream in the live stream. Oh, there's us, probably. Oh yeah. Oh, anime.
Let's go back to Expel.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Okay, sure. Yep. Okay. Time passed. Are we gonna have a kid? Is Cloud Arena gonna have a kid? Hi, Precious. Precious. Hey, kid, I don't know how to pronounce the name of you, even though you're my child. What do you say? Because D. Okay, in a bit. I just want to finish this. Like, wow. You never change, do you? Like, you're totally not busting, Dad. That basically was that. That's basically saying, nah, no cap, you are not busting for real, for real. You've been off on an adventure to save the entire universe. Don't you think you might have gained some sort of maturity or something? Why should I be any different? Like, come on. Like, wow. I don't even think that's the life I led up to that point. It was so meaningless. That's a few months of adventure. It could make any significant change on me anyway. I can't even read these lines properly. Like, come on. Whatever. Weren't we going to have tea? Let's get tea. Come on. Bustin' for real. For real. No adventure or adventure. I guess she's just the way she is. I mean, that's true for most people. You would just think it happened in the world to them and they're still going to be normal. Sorry about not coming by for a while. A lot has happened. Piece of junk. That's all I remember about DS's lines now. Did you see me, Cecile? I bet you never imagined I'd save the universe. Where should I start? It's been so long and I have so much to tell. Well, if you believe she was watching you, she would have seen it anyway. Crumpled paper. Ah, Israel. Seems like I missed again. Like it missed again? I missed again? Certainly so, but it's just this hit-or-miss character that makes treasure hunts interesting. Spoilers, you can hook Celine up with the son of King Cross. Try going a little deeper. Perhaps some great treasure may be waiting in the next place. But you have to do a bunch of private events, and it's random chance. You have to keep spamming the private event in the same town over and over and over again. But if you get lucky, you meet him, and you have to do it again in a different town. And then at the end, depending on her relationship, is it really in this place, Mr. Onizuka? Are you saying that my information is wrong? No, I'm not saying that, but Mr. Onizuka. It's okay, I'm sure somewhere there's a way of dispelling Ashton's curse. And also a way of saying Gyora on your. We've been searching for a year. Now that we've searched for so long and still not found it, it must be hopeless. I lost the money, Mr. Onizuka. Don't be so faint-hearted. You think of things too negatively. You have to live more positively in this world, understand? I don't know if it's so good to be too positive like you, Chisato. Did you say something? This is all... No, nothing. All these endings are based on your character relationship levels. Anyway, let's go further. You'll find what you're looking for as long as you don't give up. Why are these two so close? Because the fighting, probably. So, also, these two don't necessarily end up even around in the endings for each other. Good morning, Cloud. Like, she can end up with Diaz, she can end up with Ashton, actually. Have you gotten used to living in Arlia? Sort of. I still can't get rid of my habits from time I lived on Earth, though. Man, I can't read today. I'm reading like a retarded Zoomer. Hey, Claude, are you really sure you don't want to go back to Earth? Do you have any regrets? I don't have any regrets. Remember, it was a decision I made on my own. Well, your dad died, your mom died, and you don't have a spaceship to go back on, so I mean... Well, kind of nobody got together in my ending. My bad. Well, this place, I'll look up on Google if I can find like a compilation of all the well, okay, not all the possible endings. There's too many endings. There's literally 800 or something of them. Oh, what's this? A video? Let's watch the video. If it's just flying through the clouds, we're not going to watch it. The song kind of blows. I hope he's going to turn a corner. Oh, yeah, right. I wanted to mention again, before we start the next game, if it is Tales of Arise, remember, it's the same composer, Motoi Sakuraba. Unless they changed it for Arise, but I doubt it. Okay, I don't care about this. Star Ocean 2 endings. All endings, 1 hour and 11 minutes. Oh, it's the PSP version too. Ugh. I don't want to look at the other endings. We got our ending. We got our ending, and I'm happy with our ending. Happy enough. I'm fine with it. Let's just stick to that. Let's just accept that as our ending. Yeah, fuck it. Surprisingly, I did find a video that the description said one of the most influential JRPGs. And true. And yet nobody knows about it, really. And now they're going to know a bad version of it. But I hope you enjoyed this. I know the ending wasn't... Well, some of the personal character endings weren't maybe the most amazing. But I hope this whole thing was... Wait, written... It's based on a story. Is it a book? Is Star Ocean a novel series? Looks like Az's Law up here. Ugh. Az's Law isn't as bad as I remembered. It's okay. The music's good. It's Final Fantasy 14 thing. Yeah, no, I hope you enjoyed Star Ocean 2, though. This is really the most nostalgic piece of media for me. Is this game. It has a very special place in my memories. In my heart. What am I looking at? Is that supposed to be the animal we flew on? That? They were red. They were red. And white. What? It's like they don't even communicate with the people making their crappy CG cutscene stuff. There's the Star Ocean spaceship. I don't remember its name. I'll just call it the Star Ocean. I like that it's got like the Star Trek, the nacelle or whatever, but it's like angled funny. It's on the bottom of it instead of any otherwhere. Any otherwhere. Man, I'm tired, okay? But yeah, that was fun. I got upset near the end because it was bullshitty. But I hope you really liked it. I hope it was. And there's the forest where we saved the kids. What was that? Is that supposed to be something? Not just a water drop, or is that just a water drop? And then yeah, after this game, what do they do? Like I told you earlier in the series, they claim this entire game and the first game take place in an MMO for fourth dimensional beings, and none of it's real anyway, and it's a video game for people in a dimension higher than ours. And then they make that canon. They made that canon retroactively in the PSP version of this and the new recent remake, because Welch is one of those beings playing that MMO. And they add stuff in the story to make it clear that that's what's happening as well. There's little hints about it. So I don't like Star Ocean. But I love Star Ocean 2 and the Enix staff. And I have to play Star Ocean 1 someday, so we'll definitely do that for the YouTube. Maybe not definitely, but very likely if I do play it, because I've never played the first one. I do know you play as Claude's dad. That's all I know about it. But it's sounded, from what I've read, it sounds pretty damn similar. Like he gets stuck on an alien planet, and then he falls in love with some girl, and they have a kid or whatever. Like, it kind of sounds like they just remade it better for Star Ocean 2. But I wouldn't mind going back and playing that one. But I would have to play the PSP version probably, and I don't know what changes there are in that one. But yeah, no, I hope you liked Star Ocean 2. I hope you enjoyed. This is the shortest episode of the series, and that's because it's the ending. But let's see if there's anything new. Oh, let's go to the voice thing. Their adventure, Fantastic Space Odyssey, has just begun. Okay. Finn. Yeah, kick me back to the menu. Or did we just sit here on the Finn screen, really? Hold on. I got it. Really? How do you save your clear data so you have all the voice samples? Okay. Well, that's Star Ocean 2, everybody. Fuck off.